We set sail from London about 3 weeks ago on a scientific expedition to the Arctic. As a man of science and means, I knew that taking this opportunity would not only further my own studies in the realm of Arctic exploration, but the field as a whole. In this new age of exploration, it is possible that I could enlighten the entire human race with what I find. My men, for their part, seem unencumbered with the importance of their task. They are simple men, unlike my peers at Oxford. Sometimes I wish I had invited another like myself, someone who would revel in our intellectual pursuits. I doubt any of the sailors would be intrigued by my findings from last night.
What do you think, Captain? Quiet night, clear skies, calm seas?
If the Arctic winds would stop blowing, one might say that it was paradise. It'll be time to turn in soon. We'll make landfall on the glaciers and continue our scientific expedition on foot.
We will see penguins, sir? That is the Antarctic, son. We are in the Arctic. Not what Wales bears no long abyss of snow.
No, that's not quite true. I thought I saw a man, or rather, a man-shaped creature hulking along the banks of the snow. It could be a very important scientific discovery.
No offense, sir, but I think my being snow blindness, or at least sea madness from staring out there all day.
No, I saw it as well. It looked like a man, but much too large to be one. It looked like it was driving a dog sled.
No offense, but both of you guys should see the doctor.
Captain, there's something in the water. Captain, man overboard.
I am that man overboard! Give him room, Lance!
Where is it? Where is the thing? I must go.
Please, sir, just take a breath. My men have rescued you from nearly drowning.
You don't understand. I must stop him. I must stop it.
What are you talking about? There's nothing here but wills and madness.
Man, the wireman the captain saw.
It is no man-child. It is a vile menace to us all.
Stay this madness, sir. My men have rescued you at their own peril. Just tell us, what is it your name? How is it you came to be floating in this Arctic wasteland?
My name is Victor Frankenstein. Dr. Frankenstein of Geneva. I'm here because I have created something I should have not wrought onto this world.
Give us room, men. Come with me, Dr. Frankenstein, to my quarters. There we can have some privacy while you tell me your story. It is a pleasure to meet you, Dr. Frankenstein. My name is Captain Walton. So, tell me again, where is it that you're from?
I am from Geneva. There I was happy once. I know you have came to meet me as a half-starved madman, but I have not always been this way. It was an idyllic childhood. Rolling green hills, long summer days. I was the eldest of a noble family. My parents were quick to love and brought in others into our happy home. Elizabeth, beautiful, kind Elizabeth, the daughter of another nobleman, my betrothed. Also Justine, an orphan peasant who looked after my little brother, William.
Victor, come join us. It's the first day of spring. Isn't it lovely? We're going to the blind man's club.
I want to be it.
Of course, William. Please, William, be careful.
I am being careful.
Do not worry, Lady Frankenstein, for I am right here.
Justine, what would we do
William.
without you? Do not speak of such things, even in jest.
Haha, order brothers, your turn to be it.
Not now. You speak with your brother.
But that's not how the game is played.
I will be it, William, and we can continue our game over here. Now, my dear Victor, when are you and Elizabeth going to get married? It is time now. I would love to live long enough to be grandmother.
Mother, I do not think now is hardly the time. I'm about to go back to university.
I could go with you.
Be reasonable, Elizabeth.
It's past time, Victor. You should be the baron of this place, and your duty to the city come before your studies.
Father, I only have one more year's study.
And how is science? How will you to become a better landlord, a better householder?
Don't be ridiculous. Elizabeth can wait another year.
Victor, you did promise.
My darling?
I'm sure it's nothing.
Mama?
And that was the day we had found out my mother had contracted scarlet fever. Thinking back on it now, was surely the end of our happy days. I was consumed by grief and threw myself into my studies and neglected them all. Kind Elizabeth, poor Justine, and little William. I mastered chemistry first. You see, we humans think we are so sophisticated, but we are really just carbon held together by a series of chemical reactions. And that's when I first thought, like the alchemist whom I obsessed over in my youth, I could bring life. And not to bring my mother back, but I could create life. Life without end. Life without God. Me alone. I could make it. I know I'm not proud of this, Walter. I ask you not to judge me, but
My Lord Frankenstein, as you can see, the finest body parts in all of the city. Arms and torsos, galore. Begging your pardon, sir, but this is less than half of what we agreed upon.
And who do you think you are to be in a position to bargain with me, your Lord Frankenstein? Get out and leave me to my work.
Your father might be interested in your scholarly pursuits.
And who do you think he would believe? A grave robber over his eldest son?
What did you do, Frankenstein?
I animated. I did. I brought this to life and
You created this?
I did, but it was not like how I thought it would be. It was hideous, beyond repair. And I fled. Like a coward, I fled. And when I returned,
Nothing was there?
it had fled like I did. I suppose that was the end of it. I went to return to my studies, but then news from my father.
Victor, something terrible has happened to William. You must come home immediately.
What has happened?
Darling, William has died.
William was murdered.
Murdered? By whom?
I would have been forever grateful to be ignorant that you have discovered so much depravity and ingratitude in one I value so highly. It was Justine who murdered your brother.
Justine! Justine! William's nanny? Justine who nursed our mother in her illness. My dear father, you must be mistaken. Justine is innocent.
Dear sir, you are very kind to visit me. You, I hope, do not believe that I am guilty.
Justine, my sweet innocent Justine, what has happened?
Elizabeth had allowed me to visit my the night when there was a man in the city, or at least I thought it was a man. He was a large and hulking thing lumbering around. He was asking about a missing child. I supposed to help him, but the gates to the city were locked.
It was the creature then.
You must not think ill of me, my friend. Certainly there was nothing for me to say to prove her innocence. What would I have said to the jury? It was a creature sewn together from parts of the dead, animated with electricity. Surely there was nothing for me to say after she had confessed to the crime. In turn, she was hung by the neck until dead. I tried to prove her innocence, I promise, but none would listen. My passionate and indignant appeals were lost upon them. And thus, I resolved to bring this thing to justice myself.
Victor!
Who was that? What was that?
It was nothing, Frankenstein. The wind, the cold, and the abyss, it said to drive men mad.
I am not mad.
Victor!
Not here, you foul beast.
Well, what did you do next? How did you come to be floating in this Arctic wasteland?
I took to the mountains and began my chase of this foul thing.
Foul thing? Is that what you think of me? If I am foul, it is because a foul thing has created me. If I am so depraved, it is because I was brought from the hand of depravity.
Enough of this. Show yourself.
Greetings, Father.
Do not call me that. You abomination.
Abomination? No. Remember that I am your creature. I ought to be your Adam, but I am rather the fallen angel.
Fallen angel?
Paradise lost. Does my learning displease you?
Paradise lost. Where did you even learn that?
After you abandoned me, your creation, your Adam, I alone sought out others who might treat me better.
And what did you find?
Get out of here! Disgusting!
Hideous beast!
Get away from here! Go! Leave! Ew, disgusting!
Don't get close to me, monster!
Well, I suppose this will do.
It is enough. It'll provide us with everything that we need. We just need hope. Isn't that right, Mother?
Yes, I think so.
It will be hard work. There will be need to chop firewood, tending the garden, raising livestock. It'll be much harder than our lives before.
Come now. I will sew and bake bread and you'll read to us while my mother played a violin. We'll be poor, certainly. We'll have music and laughter. We'll have each other most of all.
Good morning, daughter.
Good morning. Felix, thank you for stacking the wood. That's very kind of you.
I did no such thing. Did you do this?
Don't be silly. This black woman could not have possibly done this.
Then who? It is odd.
It is miraculous and kind. Whoever does this. Come now, Felix. You know they're not your story.
Of man's first disobedience and the fruit of that forbidden tree, whose mortal taste brought death into our world and all our woe, with loss of Eden. So one greater man restore us and regain the blissful sea. Agatha, someone has tended the garden.
And someone has drawn water for us from the river.
Perhaps it was a neighbor.
Perhaps we are blessed.
my love. This past year's been easier than I expected.
It is easier because we have an angel looking out for us.
Be serious, Agatha. It's hard work and kind neighbors, whoever they are.
Goodbye, Mother. Felix and I are off to the market.
We won't be long.
I will look out for your angel.
Please don't encourage her.
Felix, is that you? No, it isn't always it. Oh, I know who you are. You are Agatha Angel, the one who's been tending the garden and collecting the firewood.
I am.
Well, let me repay your kindness with a song. Bring my violin and I'll play for you.
Stay back. Back, you foul thing, away from my family!
Felix thought you didn't understand. This is an angel, the one who's been tending the garden and collecting the firewood. The one
I don't care! Get out of here! Get out of my house, you wretched thing!
Did you hear what happened? The whole family died. The wife was pregnant.
What a shame. The entire house burned to the ground.
I heard it was an accident.
I heard it was a monster who roams these woods.
Monster high.
It's getting really scary around here.
Hello. My name is Emma. What's your name? Can you not speak? That's okay. Come play rocks with me by the river. It's so much fun. You just skip from rock to rock. Let me show you. See? Good job. Good job. Emma! Emma! Where's my daughter? Where is she? Emma! Emma, where are you? What is this hideous beast doing with my daughter?
Get away from her, you hideous beast!
Everywhere I turned, it was the same. Looked for mercy and found violence. Asked for benevolence and given no shelter. I made a meager living in the woods every day. Every day I cursed you and your existence. Cursed. Cursed creator. Why did you let me live? Why not kill me when you had the chance? Why did you not extinguish this spark before it turned into a wildfire? Still, I was hopeful. I thought of the girl, little Emma, who became my enemy in such a short amount of time before the villagers poisoned her against me. Children are uncorrupted by the forces of your world. If I alone could convince a child that I was good, then I alone could have a friend, some sort of companion. Child, you must come with me.
Let me go, monster! Ugly friend! You'll tear me to pieces and eat me! Let me go and tell my father!
Please, you must listen.
Let me go! My father's in charge here! I'm the son of Baron Frankenstein! He will punish you!
Frankenstein? You belong to Frankenstein as in my mortal enemy, Frankenstein? If this is true, then you must die. You are cursed. If I am cursed, it is because you have made me cursed. If I am wretched, it is because you have made me wretched. Listen to me now. I know I have caused you a great deal of pain, but I will leave and haunt you no longer for this one small favor that I ask of you now.
And what is that?
Make me another like myself.
Another.
Yes, another like myself, but not wretched and deformed, but light and beautiful. Yes, she would be beautiful. Yes, she and I will run away to the farthest corners of the Arctic, to the deepest forests of the Amazon. We will disappear. You will never think of me again, Father.
How do you know it will be wonderful?
Because you will make her for me.
If I make her like you, then like you, she will have reason. And if she has reason and beauty, what makes you think she won't leave you? See someone more handsome.
You are a cruel creator.
I am realistic. What if she reasons she doesn't want to go to the Amazon or the Arctic? What then? What will you do?
Why are you saying this? Why are you being so cruel, Father?
I am not your father, and I resent creating you. But to bring another like you into this world so you can populate it with things like yourself.
Like you and Elizabeth?
You think you are like me and Elizabeth?
Yes, and don't I deserve happiness like you or any man?
Yes, any man deserves happiness. I deserve happiness and respect and fortune. But you are not a man. No, I can't do this. I will not do this.
Bum! And that which you have stolen from me, I will take from you.
Leave me alone.
I will go, but remember this. I shall see you again on your wedding night.
Victor, what are you doing here all by yourself?
I'm not sure what you mean.
You have been with us since the ceremony. I assumed it was a post-wedding days, but now I am concerned. You are so distant from me, my Victor. I thought being man and wife would bring us closer.
Man and wife?
Yes, a whole 6 hours now. But the best so far of my life to be yours, Victor.
Yes, of course. Come here, my beloved.
My darling, what's wrong?
My dears, I don't know how to tell you this, but I am a wretched man who is unworthy of your kindness. And I have fear I have done something terrible, and I will pay for it tonight.
Victor, you're speaking nonsense.
No, Elizabeth, it is. I made a grave mistake. I thought I could create life. If only.
But my Victor, you can create life. We can create a life, and it would be beautiful.
I shall see you again on your wedding night.
Frankenstein. Victor, you've been quiet for some time now and have yet to answer my question. But what did you do next? How did you come to be floating in this Arctic wasteland?
I went to the mountains, and it found me in the woods. And then we fought,
I shall see you again on your wedding night.
My God, man.
After he murdered my fiance in cold blood, I had no choice but to pursue him, even to my own demise. And that, my friend, is how I came to be in this sorry state that you have found me in. He is here! It is here! It has found me!
It's nothing, Victor. It's the wind and nothing more.
It is not the wind, man!
It's here, it's here! Get it out there!
Nothing more, sir. Get that demon! Get that thing!
Let's go after it! That thing must be stopped! Please! I do not think I'll persevere much longer.
Yes, but
Promise me, Walton. You must kill it. Find it and destroy it as I should have done.
But Frankenstein, the creature! Your creature!
But listen to me clearly. You have been a good friend to me these past few hours that I've had. So please, my dear Walter, take happiness and tranquility and avoid ambition. Let my life serve as a warning, not as a guide.
Frankenstein, your creature!
Avoid ambition, Walton.
It is odd. I thought his death would bring me some sort of peace or comfort, but seeing him alive, lifeless only, reminds me of my own crimes. Perhaps were he kinder and I better, this would not have come to pass.
You speak!
Indeed, you need not worry nor follow me, Captain Walton. I shall take my leave, and no one shall ever again hear of this. Trust this, Walton.
I should, I promise!
Be the one to show me kindness.